What's up, guys? This is Feeble Talk, episode 15, and we're here today with the one and only Mike Hoder.
How you doing, Z?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, good to see you.
It's great to have you in here today. You brought the stunner shades?
Brought the stunners, the Oakleys. Thank you, Hucker.
So let's just kick it off right away and run some footage of Hoder. Just to remind you how badass he is on the bike.
Yeah, right. Wake.
This is your animal chain promo?
Yeah, a little chain promo I did out in San Diego, like, I don't know, end of last year, I think it was, or something like that.
You shot this with Dobie?
With Dobie, yeah. Down in, San Diego, just cruising around. Only took a day. It was fun. This was like another day.
Was it hard for you to find Hoder type stuff? Because there's not many hills in downtown San Diego.
Yeah, but the spots there, I mean, there's like way more street, I feel like, out in SD than there is like, even down here, Long Beach. There's a little more hills at least.
Okay, well, I actually did kind of jump over a van.
A few more hills, I should say.
Now I think about it, I should have gotten that footage.
G Street.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, I did.
I forgot about that clip.
It's fun.
And now we're going to be getting back to the green screen here in a second.
All right.
And now we should choose our backgrounds.
Okay.
I dug a little digging, came up with some stuff. Let's see what we got here. Oh.
There we go.
I got the gold fronts. You can't really see them.
Oh, yeah.
Blocking them. This one probably won't work. But
that was a long time ago.
That was on the Sunday trip.
Yeah.
I think it said came up on your teeth. You move over, you could probably show everyone
Yeah.
what yours looks like.
Let's see.
Show them real quick.
Came
up.
There we go. That was it. You took that then.
I did, yeah. I took both of them,
That was a long ass time ago.
Another one doesn't work.
Yep.
Bloody knees. That's your bloody knees.
Oh, that was after the 3.
Yeah.
Can't see that one. Oh, another one.
A little Seattle.
A little Seattle. That's
Little taste
nice.
of home.
I like that.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Quite picturesque.
206, baby.
What else we got in here?
Ooh, rolling some dice.
Yeah, a little CeeLo. Do you
what
remember the
was
backstory for this?
No.
When we were in Atlanta on that Sunday trip,
Okay.
and we were in the hotel one night, and you barged in the room, and you were like, "What do I do in the hotel? I want to go in the streets. I want to go where they're playing CeeLo with pit bulls," and you had this whole picture of like what was happening.
Yeah, like rap video picture. Yeah,
exactly.
It was just like, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. And what, you shot this then?
No, I just found it on the internet.
Okay. I was like, damn, so we did find it. It worked out.
It took me a while to find it.
I was fucked up then, so I forgot about a lot of that. But yeah, oh boy, another good one. Free me! No, yeah, that was some bullshit. Yeah.
What was the story behind that one? I forget.
That was just a little incident I had and got in a little bar fight, and next thing you know, had to deal with some legal trouble and had to get out of jail. Had to get out of jail free card, hopefully.
Hoder is free.
Hoder's free. That was a long time ago now. My backyard in New York.
Yep.
A Malvo tag. That shit's official right there. High top. I'm sure there's some Ed tags in there.
Yeah,
RK.
I'm sure there's some Ed RK in there somewhere.
There we go. Chilling.
So, which background do you want to go with for the rest of the show?
I don't know. This one's pretty sick.
That one looks good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like this one too.
All right.
I think it's pretty.
There it is.
It's got the S&M in there.
It's pretty much perfect.
It's the
S and BTM.
Yeah, it's got the BTM in there. It's perfect, dude.
Cool. All right. Well, we got our background. So, being that we're in San Diego right now, you've actually even come down to SD a little more lately.
Yeah, my mom moved down to just downtown's SD, and
Okay.
from Seattle like last year, and so now there's a reason for me to come down, stay with her, and see the homies. Vince lives right over by there, and I don't know. Ocean Beach is like the best fucking skate park in the world.
Nice.
Besides all the Northwest parks, but for down here, it's the best.
Yeah, that
grippy cement, and you can go fast. Grippy cement.
For a minute there, like it seems. So where are you even calling home right now? Is Seattle still home? Are you bouncing around?
I don't fucking know, man. I'm just all over the place. I guess Seattle's home. You know, I keep all my stuff there, but then again, you know, my dog's there, so yeah, Seattle's home.
He's there right now?
Yeah, he's there.
Staying with your dad?
Staying with the pops.
Nice, cool.
With his grandpa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It seemed like last time I saw you, you're here for a bit. You went back to San Diego. I'm sorry, you went back to Seattle, but then you just like drove around back and forth across the country. Like,
yeah, I just drove to like, I don't know. I just drove so I went from Seattle. I went and worked in Oregon. I was gonna work for like a couple months. Ended up only working for a week. Then I drove down to San Diego, surprised my mom on her birthday. What was that? No, something like that. And then surprised my mom, saw my mom. She was super stoked. Stayed down in San Diego for a month and a half. And then from San Diego, I went to Albuquerque.
Okay.
Then Albuquerque to Austin. Stayed in Austin, Texas with Charlie for a month and a half. 2 months. Hobie was there.
Right.
That was a treat. That was fun as fuck. And then kept it moving. Went to New Orleans. Stayed with Lil Jon for a couple nights out there. Never been to New Orleans. That is one of the grimiest cities I've ever been to.
It's pretty grimy.
Oh, man.
This is a lot, 'cause I know you've seen some grime.
I've seen some shit, and I was like, down there, I was like, how in the fuck do people deal with this? Like, this is crazy.
I mean, after Katrina, they never really bounced back, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you can still see like the watermarks on houses, and like, you know, there's shit's dead, run down. There's just abandoned everything. It's fucking insane, dude. Can't believe it. The first thing I did, I walked into a little store, a little convenience store to get a Gatorade. Right when I showed up, and I was like trying to find Lil Jon's house. And I walked in this little convenience store, and this guy had gold teeth, 2 pistols. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, this is crazy. Full Southern accent. And I was like, God damn. And he was just talking about, there's a crazy world we live in. There's a crazy world we live in. And some lady was like, damn, quit trying to show it off. Like, you know, like 2 pistols out. Like, he was just.
Was he the proprietor of the establishment?
No, he was just a customer.
Damn.
Just picking up some groceries with pistols on him, dude. And I was like, God damn, he's ready. But yeah, that's a grimy ass city. And then New Orleans, I went to Atlanta, stayed with Rico for I don't know, fucking a few nights. Hung out, we drove around, hit some spots, hit some skate park. Dude, Atlanta's sick. Atlanta's super sick.
Did you catch a CeeLo on the street corner?
No, definitely no CeeLo this time. And then, I went from Atlanta to North Carolina, and then North Carolina, I stayed with Eddie Cleveland for a couple weeks. Shit was fun. I don't know, I kind of want to move out there real bad, so we'll see. I need to figure it all out, but yes.
So you were all over the place, and then you ended up in New York with the S&M team.
Yeah, and then I went back to Seattle, and I was like, we were trying to figure out a trip for this, you know, for the video, last kind of trip.
Right.
And we decided on New York, and it worked out. Me, Charlie, Clint, Hucker, and Craig, and it was fun. It was super fun.
Was that your first time back in New York since you left?
No, I'd been back. I went back for that Monster Street Jam.
Oh, right, okay.
But other than that, that was it. It was good. It was kind of weird. Like, it was, I don't know, like, no, like, Ed's gone. I mean, no, he's not gone. But
right.
Ed's gone, you know, and like, I don't know. It's just like, it's weird. You don't have like the homies to go ride with anymore, and like, it was just a little different. Ralphie was out of town. I think he was in Vermont a bunch, and like, I don't know. It just wasn't the same as it used to be when I lived there.
Well, before you were kicking with like Edwin the Rat Kid, right?
Yeah. I would kick it with, you know, Mark and Ed and Bob and all those people, but now no one's really there, and I don't know. It's kind of, and like the party thing. You don't really
party anymore either.
I don't really party anymore, so it's just kind of like, what the fuck's the point?
How was it? Maybe just like showing those dudes, like, did you show them around spots and stuff?
Oh yeah, I showed them around a little bit, but they're like big tranny riders and stuff like that, and it was, they obviously did cool stuff in the streets too. We got some cool clips and stuff, and then rode Malalis and then but like taking them to Malalis was cool as hell.
Yeah, they were probably loving it.
Oh yeah, going on the train and just cruising around.
That's sick. And then, you guys ended up in New Hampshire, wherever Clint's bowl is.
Yeah, I think it's the Catskills, kind of like Catskills, New York. It's like the Ponocos or
Poconos.
Yeah, Poconos.
Yeah. This brings back memories for me, being from Jersey.
Oh yeah, you're from Jersey. I forget about that.
Well, we actually have the trailer for the SNM video.
Oh wow!
I figured we'd throw that up.
Is this it?
This is the trailer.
Oh boy.
Do you know what's the story behind the title of the video?
Me and Hobie were talking about
Hot dogs
this.
you can't read.
I actually wasn't there when this hot dogs that can't read thing happened, but I guess some guy was just walking down the street, or I don't know what happened, and he was just like, "You guys are all a bunch of hot dogs that just can't read."
I had a feeling it was a story like that.
And it was, it was like, it's just something, I don't know, and that's where they got, what the fuck? What is that? The history will be made thing, dude.
Charlie told me that. It's like a hockey thing. There is like, he actually sent me a link to it. I was going to put it in here, but...
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a spoof of a hockey thing where some guy blocks a goal and they say that. I guess there's a lot of like incognito, like,
Charlie
sports
is
references.
Fucking smokes too much weed.
Some might say that.
No, he doesn't smoke too much weed, but he is. Charlie Crum is just he's on a whole different planet, bro, straight up.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole
Charlie's
video yet,
Planet.
But that video was definitely edited on Charlie's Planet.
Yeah,
but I like it. It's funny. It's refreshing.
Yeah, of course. It's like it's something different. It's like it's way better. It's like something way better. It's just like it brings like fun. He just wants to bring like the fun back into it. Like it's not about like the craziest fucking. That's what he told us throughout this video too. It's like it's not about the craziest tricks. Like he's told me and Hobie this. Like, dude, it's not about the craziest trick. Let's just get some fucking cool shit. And put out a good vibe, good video,
Right.
And
I feel like that's more of S&M anyway,
Yeah, and that is more S&M. Like, it was never, don't get me wrong. Like, there's been some fucking dudes doing work, putting hammers out for these parts. But, like, it's always been a good vibe. There's always, like, I just remember S&M Bikes 4. Like, that is, like, when they play Van Morrison in the Moondance song, it's just like, that's a good vibe, like,
hell yeah,
I'll jam out to that any day and watch that video, like on VHS.
On VHS. Good luck finding,
good luck, right? Jack Maddock, I guarantee has that shit.
Well, I know Stu in the trailer, I did a backwards rail with no pegs. That was sick.
Yeah.
I think maybe Chris Silva on the Nub Nuts is the only person who has gone down.
Those don't count.
No, I
scooter pegs. They're made by animals too. I know, right? I know. That's right. I fucking run them, but hell no.
You literally did it on your axle nuts.
Yeah, but I got the fucking. I don't cut the axle off. Who cares, dude? It's whatever. Peg without peg, fucking scooter pegs, whatever peg.
How'd that one go down for you? Was it
I don't know. It was, I need to do it on something real. 5-steer, 10-steer rail, or whatever the fuck it was. But it worked out. It was good.
Still impressive.
I was actually stoked because I half-capped off the sidewalk, and I'm like...
You're more hyped on that?
I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, I did the grind, and I landed, and then I was like, what the fuck? Like,
that's funny.
And I didn't see it. It wasn't like I looked and, like, noticed it real quick. So, yeah. I don't know. I did a 180 grind finally again. Yeah, I got
on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like most hyped, where do you rate your part? Like, how hyped are you on this one?
I'm super hyped on this part. I wish there was like obviously if just like everyone probably wishes there was a little bit more shit in their part, but like it's good for what it is, and I gotta keep telling myself too, like, you know, like I 3 years with just injury after injury, and then the whole last year. So since last April is when I like pretty much started filming for this video, and since then I've just been fucking just, you know, I'm trying to like not relearn it, but just kind of like get it all back to like 100.
Okay.
And film a video part, and it's just been crazy. Like me and Hobie, we went to Barcelona, and like then I broke my kneecap even in Barcelona, and that was in May. So like then I had to deal with that for a whole month and a half or 2 months, or you know, split my kneecap in half, and then like, you know, it was just constant. It's just a constant battle. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And like,
especially for you.
And for me, and I'm getting older, and that's why like that was a whole nother reason too. I tried to get all healthy and like and working on getting healthy and trying to be stronger and fucking smarter, and I don't know. I want to ride forever, you know.
Right.
That's the
longevity.
That's the goal. Is like do it forever, and I'll still trust me. I'll still do big shit. I'm gonna get some shit done, dude. Trust me. But
I remember also at one point you actually asked Mueller for like an extension on the video.
Yeah, because we were gonna
did that, which is sick.
Yeah, we were gonna put it out. I think like towards like Interbike last year even, and then I was like, man, please don't. Like, I just really want to work on this fucking. If this is gonna, you know, this is gonna be the 30-year video. It can't just have some like fucking half-ass video. And that was another thing too, is that we were gonna put the video out, and then we decided, well, shit, let's just put it out next year at the 30-year anniversary. So it'll kind of like work out all together.
Yeah, no, it's perfect timing.
Real good timing, yes.
Now, this next clip doesn't go back 30 years, but I definitely dug up
Davey Watson.
This is actually my first exposure to you. This is like yours and Davey's split. Shook,
yeah, a little shook part we did.
Yeah, the rough draft part.
What was this in 2006? I want to say 7.
I feel like we shot photos together in 05, I think. So
yeah,
I feel
we
like
did.
This might be before that.
That's crazy. That was 12 years ago. 05, we shot photos.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking 30. Wow.
Who filmed all this anyway?
Bruce. Well, no, Bruce. I'm tripping. Andrew McMullen filmed this, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Andrew McMullen filmed most of this. I think all of this, actually. Because that's how, and then he had a connection with Chad Shack, and that's how it all worked out in the shook part.
This is back when you were called Fat Mike.
Yeah, I was called Fat Mike. I used to be short and fat when I fucking first started riding, kind of like, I don't know, little short kid, fat, fucking, I don't know.
This part's sick.
Short and fat.
Davey has all this tech stuff, and you have all this burly stuff. I remember when this came out, even then, I'm like, oh, these dudes are going to blow up. Like,
I had never had it. I just liked riding, and I just didn't give a fuck. It was just kind of like, I just wanted to ride, and I never really cared to be rich. I don't care to make money, a ton of money. I just want to ride bikes.
Right. Okay.
That's it. You know, that was like the ultimate goal. And the fact that I can still do that shit is unreal to me. You know, and like, you know, I'm not trying to steal, you know. I don't, and I'm not trying to make a ton of money. So I'm just, it's perfect. It's like,
it's perfect.
Yeah, it's like perfect, dude. I feel like if I did make a ton of money, I'd be doing some way stupider shit, you know, like get into way more trouble and like
more money, more problems.
Yeah, exactly. More money, more problems. It's true. It's true.
When was the last time you talked to Davey?
Good question. No, I talked to him at the Foster's Jam. I think it was like a year and a half ago or something. It wasn't the last one, maybe the one before.
When I was out with you last time, like when you tried to 3 on the Van Gap, like a day or two later, we went to Coma, and Davey was supposed to meet up, but I guess he showed up after we left. But
yeah, he's just so hit or miss these days. I don't know, it's Davey.
Right.
Gone,
right.
Pretty much. I don't know.
I
don't see him.
Gotcha.
I don't talk to him.
I think DR said he had no brakes, no chain, and no grips on his bike.
No grips, no chain, but he'll still do a fucking 540 backwards manual, half cab, something or other out, you know, like no problem on a Magna. He doesn't need a bike, dude.
No doubt about it.
He just needs fucking NA or AA, straight up. Like, that's what he needs. Because that shit, you know, it didn't help for me, but like that shit helps for a lot of people. And I wish the best for him, you know, but shit, I've seen him and he's been in some bad situations.
Well, hopefully
he makes his way out of it. Yeah.
I mean, this is a little time capsule too, because you were still running pegs in that video.
Yes, I was. Well, it was like kind of like off and on. It was,
okay.
You know, like I grew up just kind of like off and on pegs here and there, and then like I'd run them for a year, grind a bunch of handrails, and then be like, all right, fuck these pegs, and then go try and do it without them.
Was that the final? And once you could do without them, were you just like over it? You're just like, I don't need them
Yeah,
anymore?
and my bike, like for some reason when I have them, it's like my bike feels all weird, like wants to lean to one side, or I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's just personal preference now too. It's just like, shit looks whack, dude. Bikes look fucking retarded with peg fucking arms sticking out the sides everywhere, fucking tentacles, fucking what the fuck's going on, dude?
Grind.
Yeah, just go fast, jump over a gap, dude. Get out of here, fuck, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, it's fuck, man. It's crazy. I'm surprised these bikes even have pedals still. Like, there's not just pegs for the bottom bracket. You know, like ride on pegs, fucking.
There's a flat
grind
rider
on
who
pegs.
does that.
Dude, I bet.
Yeah. I don't remember his name, but there's a dude who has pegs in his bottom bracket.
That's
He's
good.
a flatlander. I don't know if he still does it, but I remember that guy.
Hey, tell him, dude, don't get in trouble. They don't have to run from the cops.
Yeah, scoot from the...
Scoot.
I remember I asked you about like your early influences, and you were kind of all over with your answer, but you're pretty defining about Edwin, and you're like,
I mean, I think
I pulled up the right video. You described the stair set.
This is it, because
okay.
like after this
Turbulence.
video, yeah, Turbulence. So after like this video, I was like, dude, this fool is and I think he was, how old was he in this?
Like 16.
Yeah, he was young, you know, and like.
Yeah.
What's crazy though is he was only, he's only like a year and a half or 2 years older than I am. So
okay.
He was 16 and I was 14. So I was just like, this guy's the fucking truth. I used to fucking set my bike up like this too, like 4 pegs. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. I couldn't even use them. Like I didn't even know how to. I just wanted my bike to look like his. I could never do those. I could do feeble. I think I did a few feeble hard 180s.
Okay. Yeah, he had those unlocked for sure. By the way, people watching this, there's no audio on this because YouTube muted it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
all of it. They're just like, fuck.
I actually hit up Glenn because Glenn Milligan made the video.
Yeah.
I asked him, who the artist was, and it was like off some old like Z-York mix, and he told me I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, well, it's gonna go no audio, but.
So yeah, I mean he was, but like before that, and then I used to see those like Hell's Bells videos or L's Bells.
L's Bells, yeah, right.
I used to see those somehow. I don't even remember. I couldn't tell you like how the fuck I got a hold of those videos. But like I used to see those, and I used to see like the Gons and Smoker Dave and those fucking videos, and then you'd see like I don't know what it was. I feel like it was another ride video that Chris Toth was in.
Yeah, Through the Lens is probably he was on the cover.
Yeah,
bar spin over something.
Okay, so yeah, like Chris Toth, and then I started seeing like Troy McMurray, and then it was, I don't know, it was crazy. And then I've seen Troy McMurray at Huntington Beach, like in Hidden Valley before that.
Oh, okay.
I was 14 when I was like introduced to Edwin De La Rosa, but like before that I was like, Arizona Crew or whatever the hell it would be.
Right, okay.
Rat Boy and like
yeah.
shit like that.
That's actually how Edwin got involved in that whole thing, was because he and I went on a trip, the Sombra tour. Like we took a bus.
Sombra.
Yeah, we took a bus
that
out to
was
Phoenix.
it, I think. It was a video.
Yeah, it was like Rat Boy, Gons, Edwin, a couple other dudes.
Yeah.
We did that thing, and then Glenn picked us up in Phoenix and drove us to Cali, and Ed filmed the whole part. The whole part in Turbulence in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then he took a bus home by himself, 16. Yeah, from
and didn't
San
he
Diego.
didn't he just do a 180? He just did a fakie crank flip down the stairs. Is that what he just did?
Yeah, he did.
He just did a fake.
I think it was kind of a nollie too, if I remember correctly. But I think
so he did a fakie crank flip, and He was 16 then. He's 31 or 32 now. I think.
Yeah, that was like 17 or 18 years ago.
So yeah, that was 17 years ago, and kids are now trying to learn how to do these fucking stupid ass tricks, dude. What the fuck, dude? What is wrong?
There's no, I mean,
And then
Edwin's way ahead of the time.
Yeah, dude, this Edwin, dude.
Yeah.
Let's bring his bike back into put it back into production, dude. This fool's at the top of the game right now, dude. Dude, I don't even see anyone doing that. Fakey crank down the fucking, nollie crank down the fucking four stair.
He actually got to the point where he's like, he actually like outgrew crank flips. He thought they were getting whack, and he just stopped doing it. Imagine being that good at something, like, I'm not going to do that anymore.
At like 16.
Yeah, he went through a couple phases where he would get really good at tricks. Like, he was doing, like, exit ride stuff and, like, there's a couple things. And
yeah, I think that's what happened is, like, whoever, like, invented this whole, not new trend, like, not invented it, but, like, brought it back. Mm-hmm. You know, they were probably just like, go watch the Turbulence part. Yeah, just learn all these tricks, you know?
So it's kind of cool how things kind of came full circle because you grew up watching Edwin, and you then moved to New York City. And
and then I went out there with Marco Zero, and then Jackson Radema, Eddie Cleveland, and myself. Oh, Def Paul. And then we went out there in August of 2010, August. And then he invited, we went out there, we were riding a whole bunch, and then Ed was like, shit, I'll invite you out for this Red Bull contest. So he invited me out for this Red Bull contest, and I ended up went to New York in October and stayed. That was it. That was it.
You were in there.
Yeah, I met my chick, and then I stayed out there for 4 years.
Nice.
It was an amazing 4 years.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you really came into your own when you moved out there. I feel like you just developed more as like a street rider, you know?
I mean, that's what you got. There's nothing else out there. I mean, there's like Malali Skate Park, but I'm not going to go ride some wood ramps for the most part, you know? It's just, I could ride out my front step and just be like, what?
Yeah.
Like, there's just spots everywhere. It's fucking crazy.
Just be at your doorstep.
And yeah, straight out the doorstep, you can go ride street. And that's growing up in Seattle and riding around there, it's a lot of grass and trees and parks and
right.
dirt and actually, there's a lot of the environment that you need to really survive, and breathe.
It's not as paved as New York is.
Yeah, it's not. It's covered in cement and brick and all the stuff you love riding on.
Right. Yeah, it's totally different. And then I asked you about a more recent influence, and you actually mentioned one of your teammates. We got that video lined up right now.
Clint, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't really Clint's normal realm, but
Clint is unreal.
He really is. He's
literally unreal, and he's so mellow and just calm and humble, and he just murks everything he rides, so bro. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And just in New York, just watching him air out of a pool coping bowl 10 feet, and you're and he just does it effortless, just air, doesn't even do anything, just boosting, dude. And you're and just maybe a little one-handed table, and it's just incredible. Right there, just a little seat ride, just going fake, because he's just messing around. He's just out there having fun. He's just riding that bull like he rides every bull, Just has a fucking good old time. Not a bunch of tricks, not trying to fucking 720, bar spin, double bar spin, triple bar spin, quadruple, fuck it. Might as well.
Yeah,
he's just killing it
really well in this contest.
And that's, I think too, after watching that Reuben contest, it just went down in Malaga, or where was that, Malaga? Or
Malaga, yeah.
Malaga or Malaga or whatever. Yeah. I mean, those fools weren't doing a bunch of tricks either. Corey Walsh, Chase Hogg, Sergio.
About the bowls, you're not. It's more about using the course and linking it up.
Yeah, it's about flow, man. That's what it's about, and that's why, that's. Lately, that's what I want to do on street, is I want to flow.
Okay, all right.
That's kind of my shit. Is and I want to do it at the skate park too.
Yeah, actually, there's a video that I watched that I was going to include in this, but I just had so much stuff already to use. Where you strapped a GoPro on and you just rode through Barcelona.
Yeah.
It was like for another like animal chain.
It was like
edit.
a little animal chain thing.
That video was sick, dude.
It was just long. Yeah, it was so hard to watch because you're like.
But like you seriously
a...
like, I mean, especially in Barcelona, you were just mobbing through streets, just killing it.
I mean, dude, that's what I want to do in every city, you know, and like that's why like. You know, that's why I go down to San Diego, because there's hills and there's like streets that you can actually mob the fuck down for a little while, at least in Cali, and then like Seattle's covered in this shit. Like lately I've been just riding, like it's so sick. I've just been riding like 15 miles a day in Seattle, just fucking trying to stay on top of it, trying to stay moving, and just like people are like, where are you pedaling today? I'm like, doesn't matter. I just want to go to the top of this hill, to the bottom on the other side, and then go to the top of that one and that one. And they're like, why? And I'm like, dude, do you realize how fun it is? It's like hitting a skate park that never ends. It's like a 3-minute skate park, you know? Like 3-minute skate park run down a hill that never ends. It's like, if you just find these hills, you know?
And then you got the brakes.
Yeah, I got the brakes. You know, that's like the whole thing. It's like, it's all about cruising and like, not fucking, like, dude, I got these fucking Adidas, and these Adidas, you know, I can have them for 3 months. Same shoes, chilling. Like, it's nice. Cruise down, and I have a tall flag post. Everyone's a flag post seat, fucking post, or whatever the shit is. Yeah, dude. I can sit down and cruise, dude. I can actually sit down and pedal for the first time in 10 years. You know, it's like, it's unreal. Shit.
Do you think a little bit about your wanting to ride parks and training stuff also? Because I mean, a lot of people don't know, but you grew up riding C-skate.
Yeah, like I grew up riding skate parks and like a lot of like cement, you know, like it in the Northwest, that shit's everywhere. Grind lines out there. It's, you know, there's cement parks everywhere, and even now it's fucking.
I
think we have
Green
12.
Lake, is that you ride a lot?
Yeah, now so like the dirt jumps I grew up riding, Green Lake, right, literally 50 feet from the dirt jumps, they built a skate park, and it's probably one of the better skate parks because it's bigger and there's like everything's more spread out and the pavement's real grippy, and skaters don't give a shit for sure there, you know, because they've like seen bikes there since day one and shit.
I was there. It's a good vibe. I like it.
Oh yeah, you can just sit there, smoke weed. Everyone can drink beer in the fucking woods, smoke weed. There's soccer, baseball. You know, it's like a sports mecca.
It is, yeah.
It's unreal, you know.
Sick over there.
It's like it's baseball. Like yesterday, I was sitting there, or not yesterday, but a few days ago, I was sitting there and I was like, "Damn, dude, I'm watching people play softball. These people are playing soccer. These people are frisbee. There's guys hitting these dirt jumps. There's skaters over here doing 5-0s around the fucking pool, Kobe." You're like, look at it. There's a lake right here. People rowing. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Shit is crazy.
People outdoors, man.
Yeah, dude.
Enjoying life, you know.
The Great Northwest.
Absolutely, yeah.
Out of the Pacific Northwest, man. It's unreal. Nothing like it.
And while
but the winters suck.
Yeah, winters just sucks everywhere except here.
Except here, and yeah, anywhere kind of south, you can like kind of escape it. Like that's like another reason, you know, North Carolina, like not nearly as much rain. I just was in Seattle before this like big new nice weather came out. You know, it's like it went 2 months, rained every day.
That's crazy.
You know, like fuck, 2 months.
That's pretty heavy. Speaking about Seattle, the next thing I lined up is an infamous move you did.
Oh,
I had to put it in there, you know?
Yeah.
You said that's one of the scariest things you've ever done.
Yeah, just because it's blind. I mean, you're jumping.
Nuts, yeah. About this one.
So Garfield, I think that was in 2005.
Facade video.
2006. I don't know exactly when I did that, but it was right before that video dropped. And then, dude, I had been looking at that thing for years. I was just like, I knew it was possible because I'd do the lower one. There's one at the bottom where you can just, it's just like a ledge and then the bank, and it's still scary, don't get me wrong, but I used to just jump over that one over and over and over again all the time. It was super steep, whatever, but the other one, you get the second, you have a whole story you got to come down. And
you're just dropping. It was insane.
Dude.
How tall is the hop over the ledge, too?
I mean, the hop wasn't that tall, and even my tire was like a fucking half inch from touching it. and like my tire, it's not that tall. It's just, I think I was just so like, luckily I got over it. Thank God I got over it. If I hung up on that thing, I might not be here today to be on the show.
That was legendary. It was definitely insane.
Yeah. So, well, no, it wasn't, but yeah, it was. I don't know. But yeah, I looked at that thing for years, and I knew I could do it. I knew I wanted to do it, and then Bruce was like, "Yo, what's up? You want to do this?" And I was like, "Shit, just let's do it. Just come up." And he drove from Portland, drove straight there just to do that thing, just to film that shit. And I was like, "All right, let's go." And we went there, and I was there all day. Like I ended up being there all day long. It's on 23rd. It's a busy ass street in Seattle, and it's just like, fools just flying up and down the street, and then you got like, all these people yelling at you. You're kind of in the hood, and there are all these fucking fools just yelling at you for no reason. Like, come on, do it, you fucking pussy. Like, just fucking do it. And you're like, God damn it, dude. And it took like, I mean, I'm probably being super, it's probably 100 run-ups, so it was nerve-wracking. And there's people yelling. They lived right across the street in the third story of the building, and they were like yelling. They were looking straight at me too, and that's like all I could see. I was like going, and I was like, all I could see was these fucking people. I'm like, just quit like looking at me, dude. Like, can I just jump this fucking thing to my death? Just let it happen, dude. And then, just one time it did it, and it was fucking sailing in the air. It was
probably
intense.
felt amazing, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. And I landed so smooth. Like, that's the other thing. What? Usually I land, like, something happened, run into a car, like, hit something.
Hit the curb, foot blows off.
Yeah, something, It's always something. But that I just landed and just woof. I was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy. And, like, there just happened to be a house across the street that was torn out for some reason. So it was all smooth and leveled out and, like, nice run out. It was perfect.
Nice. Sometimes it works out perfect.
Yeah, it was weird, man. Like, growing up, I, like, never got hurt. Like, never got hurt. Ever, dude. I went from, like, fucking, I don't know, from that time when I did my knee or whatever.
Oh, you popped your knee out on the
I popped the knee out on that fence. And then since that, like, it was, like, I don't know. How old was I then?
I don't know.
19, maybe?
Yeah, it was definitely a while ago.
Yeah, and then, like, so I went, a good 8 years straight without any problems. Like, filming and doing shit, and I was sick as fuck.
Yeah, you did a lot of crazy 180 over the Hollywood High fence.
Yeah.
That was insane.
And, like, like, shit like that. Like, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even get hurt, nothing. I broke 3 sets of wheels, but I didn't get hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
the first day you went through 3 wheels. You had to go back the next day.
I had to go one set of wheels. Got it. It was super nice, super stoked. Odyssey wheels. Boom, gone. I had to go back. I think we went through that set of wheels too. It was the third set that worked.
You want to talk about the Philly wall ride a little bit?
Then the Philly wall ride. Yeah, so a year before I did it, I went there and I was gonna do it then, and I was just like, Bob, let's just go over there. And you can kind of just hit the wall. There's just a wall ride before it where you can just, go up the bank and hit the wall. And I was going fucking as fast as I could, just trying to blast it. And Bob was like, dude, you will fly over that fence, dude. And I was like, no, man, I don't think, dude. That fence is far. And he's like, dude, you're going to forget about that fence. You're just going to hit it like you've fucking been hitting this wall ride. Just hit it like that. And fucking you'll go over. And I was like, nah, man, I can't get myself to do it right now. It's all good. It'll be here to be here. Stricker's been calling it out for 10 years. He ain't going to do it anytime soon. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I fucking, whatchamacallit, and then we went on this Outer Banks trip. Me and Bob, my ex-chick, and we were at the Outer Banks, North Carolina. It was sick as fuck on the beach, kicking it. And then, I don't know, we were sitting there one morning. It was raining a bunch. And we were just riding skate parks when it's, got a little nice out. And then one day I was like, dude, you know what? On the way back, I'm going to hit that thing. And he's like, no, you're not. And I was like, dude, I got it. I know I can do it. I was like, I'm just going to hit it, and we'll just do it. I'll just do it on the way back. And then, so then, like, he was like, no way, no way. Anyways, next thing you know, we're leaving North Carolina, and we're headed back. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to stop and stay at your house overnight. And then he was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then I was like, I got to Philly, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to stay the night. I'm going to drive and drop the dog off, drop everything off at the house, and then drive back tomorrow morning. So I drove from North Carolina to Philly, decided I wasn't going to stay the night, drove to New York, stayed the night, drove back the next morning, and we went to this wall ride, and then I was like, let's do it, you know? I called it out. I said, I'm going to do it, so we got to do it. So we went over that wall ride and fucking just, I mean, I just knew I just had to go as fast as I could.
Yeah.
You know, it just pretty much once I went as fast as I could, I did. I forgot about the fence.
You went over you did 3 times.
Three times. Third time was the charm. But yeah, dude, that was we had to block traffic on the freeway.
Yeah, like he back his car in?
Yeah, he was like backing his fucking car up under the on-ramp or the off-ramp.
I love that story. That's great. That's one thing about photographers, man. You have to be a good problem solver. That's a big part of it.
Yeah. So then he pulled his car, and then I don't know, there's a bunch of shit going on. There's runners coming by and like all these people, and we're just like, let's just do it. And it worked.
You did it, man. That was sick.
We did it. We did it.
Let's see. What do I have?
They went.
Oh yeah, I got you another little mix I made.
Oh yeah. This is Roosevelt High. That's the high school I went to.
That was a Ride UK cover right there.
Yeah.
And obviously Brooklyn Banks one. This is
Brooklyn
like,
Banks 3.
The King of 360 segment, is what I like to call it. This one was in
Jesus, dude, 3 in a row. This one was a good one. Downtown San Francisco, Chinatown. The way I tucked that one up is so fire.
Now, so this is your meal ticket.
Oh yeah, the meal ticket. There it was, dude. Somehow I rolled away. Jeez.
And then obviously we got this bad boy.
That was a good amount of. That's a good run of some big threes.
Yeah.
Could you maybe play that again? Is that possible?
Can we play that segment again? Yeah, let's watch it again.
Damn, Roosevelt High.
Yeah.
That was the big. It was at 18.
That was huge. I remember I was like. Yeah,
Brooklyn Banks. That was before the Roosevelt. So Brooklyn Banks. Jeez, dude. China Banks. SF. This is one of my best ones. Boom, that tuck, dude.
That photo probably looked
when I get that
insane,
tuck, that's like the key. That one, the reason I didn't tuck is because I was going so fast, so fucking fast. It was so scary. Yeah. Oh man. And
well, obviously this one. Let's talk about this one because this is obviously.
I didn't fucking. Man, this one, man.
I mean, the footage is in the video, but still I had to work with, and I don't want to,
I fucking didn't land it, but I landed it. I landed in the bank.
You did land because higher.
I landed in the bank, 2 tires. 2 tires in the bank, but it's just so fast. It's so, I couldn't get myself, if I was going to do it again, I should have did it right after. Like when my adrenaline was built up and like, remember I was kind of looking at it like I was going to do it again, and then my foot was just, dude, I was wearing fucking Chuck Taylors with no socks.
Yeah,
Chuck Taylors with no socks with the shoelaces were all ripped. They're completely ripped.
You got pretty tore up.
And
your fingers tore up too.
My fucking big toe is hanging out on the side. I'm like, I'm looking at myself covered in blood. My one pant leg was, remember we had to rip the one pant leg off?
Yeah. We turned them into shorts.
Yeah, we turned them into shorts, and I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can get myself to do this right now. And that was, I don't know. I think for that, I mean, for anyone that goes and fucking looks at that thing or wants to look at it, it's fucking scary.
It's insane.
It's fucked. Really it's fucked up. Like, the fact that I even landed in my head in my mind, the fact that I landed 2 tires in that bank and I'm still walking is insane.
Yeah, no, I hear
I
you.
landed in that bank and I measured it out. It's 13.5 feet tall and 30 feet long. Go for it. Let me know how it feels when you land, dude. Because even though I crashed, it still was. That was the biggest thing, hands down, in my fucking.
Well, it's interesting because I think some people assumed that crash is what took you out, but you rested a few days and went to that rail.
Yeah, I mean, I rested a few days, went to that rail, and then that's where my knee was just like, it couldn't take it. It couldn't handle it. It like, I felt that tweak that I had felt prior, you know, when I had knee surgery, and I just didn't want to I was like, no, I don't want to deal with this again.
Right.
You know, so I just had to stay off of it. I was like, just take 3-4 months. You have to.
Yeah.
Like, there's no and I had fucking rocks. Dude, I had rocks stuck in my knees and underneath my fingernails. I was like, this is fucked. Like, I need to just take a little bit of time off, be good. And I did. It was just and it worked. Took some time off, and then what happened after that? Yeah, I don't know. What was after that?
You did that trimming job for a while.
Yeah,
then
I
did.
Money,
and then you went to Colombia and Barcelona.
Yeah, and then I went to
I know you, man.
Yeah, you do.
But you actually, because I remember at one point it was kind of back of your mind, I think, to go back and do it. Towards the end of the video, and Charlie actually went up to Seattle to film with you. At that point, were you still thinking about going for it, or when did you make up your mind that you're not gonna go again with it?
I mean, you know, it's weird. I still think that I haven't fully. I don't know if I'll ever fully make up my mind, because I still, you know, I drive by it every once in a while. I still look at it, you know. It's still there. I'm still look at it, and then just the other day, so the independent skate team was coming to town this last week or this week or some shit. And my buddy came up and he's like, yo, I'm showing these dudes around at Jaws wants to see this gap. And I'm like, fuck, dude, take him to it. If he can do it on a skateboard, fuck, dude, get it.
Right.
You know, but I don't know. I who knows?
Yeah.
I might do it someday, but when Charlie was there, I was I went there, I think I went there 8 days in a row every day, and was just looking at it and fucking just if I was going to do it, it has to happen when you're going to do it, when you say you're going to do it, or you just, you can't put it off like that. You know, it's I was nervous. Clearly if I wasn't nervous, I would have just went for it again. But yeah. I'm still, you know, still kind of shooken up from it. It's fucking huge. And the fact that I even walked away from that, what? Even in the thing about it too is after that bank, 50 feet, there's a wall, or you go to the right under a bridge and it's dark and you can't see anything. There's pillars everywhere.
Yeah, it's sketching you there.
So, and it's gravel.
Yeah.
So either way, even when I land in that bank, I'm either hitting that wall at 35, 40 miles an hour, or I'm going under that bridge and probably getting a fucking heroin needle straight through the fucking neck, dude. Just, you know, something's happening. So the fact that I could walk away and land 2 wheels in the bank is pretty impressive, at least for me.
Is it? I feel like it's pretty rare for you to try something and not get it. Does it happen to you often?
No.
I feel like it's
definitely not.
Pretty
it's just so hairy, dude. This is a sketchy fucking thing's huge. And even Jimmy hit me up because Jimmy jumped it, you know, and Jimmy, I've talked to him and he's like, dude, you know, you got it. I know you could do it, but don't obviously push yourself if you have a doubt. And it's I do have a little doubt, but maybe someday it'll just boom. I'll be let's go, dude. You know, fuck, nowadays you can just film on your phone, so let's just go, dude. Let's go get her done, dude. Charlie accepts iPhone clips.
The biggest thing you ever did, filmed on a phone.
Yeah, dude.
Bro phone footage.
Yeah, bro phone. Shit, I got the iPhone 4 too. I'm filming on that, dude. Quality.
I mean, I don't think anyone would ever blame you for not wanting to go back and do that again, because it's
huge.
You don't need any words to describe it.
It's fucking huge, dude.
And
if you want to do it, go for it, dude. Shit.
I feel like that situation is kind of a turning point in your riding, because I feel like as long as I've known you, if you get that feeling, you have this immediate reaction, you just do it, you know.
And I still do. It's even when when I was filming for this S&M video and like down here in SD, like fucking filming with Christian Regal, he would just take me to spots and be like, yo, what do you think? I'm like, let's do it. Boom, let's go. Like, I got this. I know I can. And like that hop over the rail into the fucking bank, you know?
That was insane.
Like, that is like, dude, we were there he was looking at it for me to go up.
Okay.
You know, like go off the bank, because you could go off the bank and go up over the stairs. And I was like, I'm going down. I'm going down into that thing, dude. He's like, whoof, whoof. And I took one run up. I said, I'm going to take one run up. And that's when I know. It's like I take that one run up and I'm like, it's either yay or nay.
Right.
You know, and like I took that one run up and I was like, let's do this. Get the fucking camera out. And I don't like to, that's the thing, like, if I'm going to do something big too, like, I don't like to play around. Like, that Garfield thing was an exception. I don't know. I like kind of had to because it was so fucking nerve-wracking. Sometimes you take more, but for the most part, I take one or two run-ups and I say, let's do this. Even like that one up at that 3 at the Jimmy Gap, you know? It's just like...
Yeah, that didn't take long.
I looked at it, you know, for a few minutes and then just kind of went for... I was gonna do it without a shirt, and you said, "Are you sure? You sure you don't want to put a shirt on?"
I don't remember that, but
dude,
that sounds like a conversation we would
dude,
have.
I was like, "Fuck."
I'm glad
dude.
you put a shirt on. I'm also glad you stole those gloves.
I think stealing those gloves was the karma, dude. Fucking instant, dude. I stole the gloves, dude, from the fucking mountain bike shop. Fucking belt lining glove. Go and fucking try and 360 gap and slide out, dude.
Yeah, you tore the gloves open pretty good, too.
Yeah, my hands were fucked, dude. Yeah. Gloves like barely helped, dude.
Slide. If you didn't have it on, it could have been.
Thanks for these Fox gloves. They don't even do anything.
Well, after that,
good thing I tested them.
Yeah, that was the ultimate test. That was pretty harsh. I had a feeling a couple of these questions would be things we already talked about. Let's see, why no pegs. Moritz.
Who?
Moritz Kisovek wants to know what's the biggest gap you've ever jumped.
Biggest gap I've
jumped? I feel like you 3 gaps bigger and you jump them.
Because when you 3, you go further. I feel like it's weird. Or like when you spin, you can go slow and go further. I don't know what it is, but. Biggest gap I've jumped?
Well, we know the biggest one you 3'd, because we just talked about that one.
Yeah. I mean, I would consider 3ing as something jumping it, you know? Like,
yeah, for sure.
So probably that, you know?
Right,
probably that Jimmy Gap. Let's call it the Jimmy Gap. It'll forever be called that. He landed it.
Right. Jordan _Gala wants to know what's your worst injury?
Just fucking, the last, the 3 years before filming for this S&M video, and just still, like, they're all bad. Injuries suck.
Yeah,
for sure. Like, just not being able to ride your bike, that sucks, like, pretty much any injury. But, like, I don't know, knees are annoying because you can't, like, see anything. You can't, like, that was a weird one, trying to regain all the strength in your knee after surgery. It's crazy. It's crazy. All they do is like go in and clip something, or like do something for the meniscus, and then next thing you know, your whole knee's fucked. You're like, what? How do you have to rebuild all this? Like, you have to relearn how to walk and do all this shit and ride. Knees are bad, dude. Knees are no good. Take care of your body.
Yeah. Well, you kind of learned a lesson in a roundabout way, because when you typical Hoder fashion, you jumped that fence in LA. And you got all hyped and you came around with it and just 3'd it, and then you like broke your foot that one time in Hollywood. Yeah,
so I broke my ankle when I broke my ankle in Hollywood. I was like, are you bringing up like the?
Well, because after that, you told me like you had like an epiphany one night in the club with.
Yeah. So.
Lizard King.
Yeah, so I like broke my ankle and it was just. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm about to start filming for this S&M video, and then I broke my ankle and I was like. Fuck, dude. And I was drinking then. I was partying hard. Like super party time. And I had just gotten surgery, broken ankle. 2 weeks later, I'm with fucking Lizard King bar black. And he's like, dude, let's go to here and do some fucking, let's go party hard, dude.
I can only imagine what that level
dude,
is.
Dude, we're at some after hours party, dude, fucking 6 a.m, dude. And I guess there's a sandwich bag this big full of fucking, you know what, dude. Full of it, dude. You're like, boom, dude, let's have a blast, dude. This is 2 weeks after broken ankle surgery, 2 plates, 12 screws. And I'm in the club, dancing, crutches fully in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm like, boom, boom, just dancing, dude. With the cast on, and the incision ain't even healed yet. Like, I'm dancing in the club, dude.
You were feeling it, but
I was feeling it, dude. And then literally 2 days after that, that was it. I was sitting on the couch at the Palace over there in Hollywood, and I was sitting there on the couch, and Edwin was there, and I was like, that's it. I'm done drinking. I said, yeah, right, dude. I'm like, that's it, dude. No more partying. I gotta quit, dude. This shit's crazy. I'm partying too fucking hard. I can't even let my shit heal.
Yeah.
And that was it. I just May 16th of 2015, I was sitting on the couch and I quit drinking. I just hit 2 years, fucking May 16th of this last month.
Oh yeah, good for you, man.
Yeah. So.
And then the gluten.
And then and then I went to. So then after that, once I quit drinking, then I started I couldn't lose the beer belly. I still had this fucking huge gut, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't drink anymore. And then I was like, I'll figure, whatever. I'll go to Colombia, sweat it out. I'll burn it off. I'll go to Colombia, go to Barcelona, sweat it off. I got back and I had a broken kneecap from Barcelona. I get back and I still have this gut, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What do I do to get rid of this gut? And I talked to my uncle, and he lost a bunch of weight going gluten-free. Dylan at S&M lost a bunch of weight going gluten-free. And I'm like, I'm just going to try it. And that was it, dude. Once I did that, God, I wish I did that a long time ago. And ever since that day, I started losing weight. I lost that gut pretty quick, after a couple months of just not eating pasta and just empty carbs. That shit's just a waste, dude.
Yeah,
it's pointless. Start eating vegetables, and then within the last, now I'm a month, now I'm a month without meat other than fish, and I don't even really want to eat fish, but it's
you gotta lean yourself off it too.
Yeah.
There's no race. You take your time with it. Adjust.
And then fuck, dude, I just quit smoking cigs. I got 4 months on the 12th. There's no cigs, dude. So fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was pretty much cold turkey. I did 3 days with Nicorette gum, and I was like, fuck, this gum is cutting up my gums.
Damn.
Gum is no good for gums.
Well, it has fiberglass in it.
Yeah, and it was fucking my shit up. So I was like, well, I can't chew this. Fuck it. And then it's been cold turkey since then.
That's crazy. Well, good for you, man.
Yeah. So I'm trying to stay on top of my shit and just be I just want to be the healthiest person I can be. My dad's 72 years old, and this guy swims across Green Lake twice a day and fucking works out every morning, and just he's living life, retired and living life.
Yeah, I remember you tell me your dad's Superman. He's super.
He is. He's
bionic, fit guy.
Fit as hell, dude. My friends that I grew up, hanging out with, see him at the gym every morning because I don't go to the gym. Because I feel like I get enough workout fucking riding bikes,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you don't want to.
I pedal 15 miles a day, I'm cruising.
Bunny hopping and everything.
Yeah, hopping around and jumping over shit, and then see a pull-up bar, do a couple pull-ups, push-ups here and there, why not? And then, but yeah, Dad's super healthy, and I just want to be, fuck, dude, I just want to be A1, healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah,
absolutely.
Dude. And you're vegan.
Yeah, I've been vegan for 20 years.
Exactly. So that's kind of the whole thing is becoming vegan, I guess. But it's hard. The thing about the vegan thing is I like eggs. So I wouldn't be full vegan, vegetarian, I guess. But
you just do what's right.
Yeah. But I feel way better. I will way better. Just pretty much 90%. 80% vegetable diet for the most part, tons of them.
Fuck yeah.
So it's the way to go.
It is. I
live off the earth.
I don't preach it, but people ask any questions, I'll be glad to give information.
The earth grows what we need.
It's true. Let's see. All right. We'll go back to these Instagram questions. Aaron Greco wants to know best place to get coffee in Seattle.
Aaron Greco?
Yeah, Aaron Greco.
I think Aaron Greco, he might be from Port Angeles if I'm thinking of the same person. And hell yeah, what's up, dude? And best place in coffee, I go to Starbucks. So I go to.
I was you were gonna say that.
No, I go. But there's a reason behind this. I go to Starbucks because if you save the cup in Seattle, this is how it works. If you save the cup, and if you don't throw the cup away, you save it, you get 55-cent refills everywhere you go. So like, I saved the cup in my car for a goddamn week, dude, until the thing's like splitting apart. And then sometimes you'll even go in there and be like, dude, your cup is so gnarly, dude. Let me just give you a new cup. And then boom, you got another 55 cents for a whole other week, dude.
Can you get like a venti for that, or is it
you
small?
can get a venti, and it would be, I think it's 65 cents for the venti to fill up.
Wow.
You know, but like, you can get as big a size you want. I just get the grande.
Working the system.
Three times a day. My dad taught me that. My dad's a fucking, he knows it. He's a frugal bastard. He's a healthy frugal bastard.
Well, there you go, Aaron. Little tip from Hoder.
Yeah, dude. 55 cent, baby. 3 times a day.
All three of them add up for the price of like one regular.
Less than the price of a regular coffee, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, fuck them.
Brock Rayford, Brockaflocka, wants to know, you've got some gnarly tattoos. Do you have any good backstory to any of them?
Just drunken ideas, stupid ideas, but I don't know. You can't get rid of them, so it's just whatever at this point. There's some that I'm just like, wow, what was I thinking? But like, you know, like the back tattoo, the jersey, like it started out, I just wanted my name. And then Jack Maddock, who did it, was like, dude, I think it would look sick with a big number 1. And I was like, fuck it, let's get it. Give me the bottle of whiskey, I'll pound the rest of it. Fuck, dude, get it going, dude. Dude, the needle was like, I swear to God, it was ½ inch out. It was like this digging in. If you felt this thing, it's just like welts.
Oh, man.
Just like, he's cutting into my back like a knife, dude. And I was like, fuck. But yeah, like it was just drunken decisions. And like, you know, now I mean, it really doesn't matter. I got like jaws on my fucking knee and like, you know.
What does this one say?
Do the most.
Oh, do the most, right.
Do the most. I did that myself, so I've done a couple myself too. And
I remember when you got the number 1.
Yeah.
And you got like, I think you got your parents on the back.
Yeah. No, I got my parents. I got my pops right here, and then I had my mom here, and
your pop looks like a gingerbread man.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up, dude. It's like
or like a handicap figure.
It's
like,
the bathroom sign. We went for the bathroom sign. You know, it's like we were just so dumb, dude. Like I was just retarded then. I got so drunk and just did, and now I'm like trying to like, you know, like what can I do? You know, I don't even know what to get anymore. I don't even get tattoos anymore. I say fuck it. I got enough, dude.
You got a good collection going for sure.
Yeah, dude, I get the neck and the face, like fuck, dude.
Yeah, the neck and the face, yeah.
And weed on my shirt.
Let's see. Lady Ambrose, Dylan's wife. What was your
Wifey.
true inspiration for your gluten-free lifestyle? Oh, who? Well, we already talked about that. That was
yeah.
Dylan.
I mean, it was Dylan. Dylan like talked me into it. He told me all about it, you know, and like, and then his like grandmother. Like I was just talking to his grandma this morning, and she was just like talking to me all about it. You know, it's like, it's unreal. That shit is no joke. She'll help you out, dude. Can I take a leak? Is there any way?
Well, we're actually probably
all right.
Pretty deep in. I feel like we could probably. I mean.
Here, ask me these other questions.
All right, let's see. Let's see if there's
I gotta take it.
All right. All right. How does your _shake? How does your body feel after all the savage shit you've done over the years? That's a good one.
Well, like that goes with this, like the way I've been eating and everything now is like, dude, it feels amazing. Like you'll see this crash you'll see the bridge crash in this fucking video, in this S&M video.
Is nuts, dude.
And if you don't, all right, so after this crash, the very next day, I was like, yo, let's go ride. And the only reason we couldn't is because, like, you know, like some shit happened to my bike.
Okay.
And, like, it was like a bike, you know, thing that stopped me from riding. But, like, after you see this bridge crash and see me walk off, you'll be like, okay, I get it.
Luck was that was gnarly.
Dude, but it's not, it's like, so I've had a bunch of crashes since then, and it's just like, you don't feel sore. It's crazy. I used to like wake up like after a gnarly crash, I wouldn't be able to walk for like a month. Dude, I fucking fell off a bridge damn near, and fucking I'm walking the next day. I walked right after it. Yeah. I walked like a football field just to make sure I was chilling, dude. Like, you know, and at the made the football field and yelled at the top of my lungs, dude. Like, dude, I'm fucking this gluten-free shit is no joke, man. I think it's that straight up, like, and shit helps, man. I just want to. What was the question? It was just about being healthy.
Yeah,
right?
just about how your body felt after all the crashes. But
I mean, it feels, you know, it feels.
Being 30 now,
I still feel shit, but like not nearly as bad as I used to. You know, if you're healthy, if you stay healthy and like eat good and fucking work out and, you know, don't smoke cigarettes and do all this shit, you know, and smoke a ton of weed, and you'll be good. Right? Like,
the Hoder way.
Dude, you will. Like, you'll be good. I feel good. I actually feel like, it's weird. I feel like I'm getting younger, but I'm getting older. It's kind of weird. And I talked to my mom the other day about it, and I was like, yeah, it's weird. I feel like I'm like getting younger, but I'm actually getting older. And she's like, yeah, I kind of felt like that too, all the way until I was like 45, 50. She's like, I was playing volleyball, and I felt like I just kept getting better and better and better until I was like 50, and then boom, it was just like, all right, I'm getting a little too old for this. I got to slow down. You know? And then, like, I'm like, well, fuck, if my mom's telling me this and I see my dad swimming across the lake every goddamn day, it's just like, I can do this.
Oh, hell yeah. No,
why can't I do this, you know?
DMC is doing 900s, and he's, like, pushing 50 or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. If he can do 900 and not be scared to fucking, you know, to take it on a 900 on vert ramp at fucking damn near 50, then I should be, you know, 45, damn near 50, and be ready to 360 down a 20 stair and be able to take it straight up.
It's like, gonna happen.
There's no, you know, there's nothing that should stop you. If he can do that, and you should be able to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I think you will.
Yeah.
If you stay on the track you're on now, you know, for sure.
Fuck yeah, man.
Like
I ain't gonna stop this shit. It's felt too, like, it's just, I felt too good to, like, fuck it all up, you know? I'm like, and dude, I go watch my friends. It's hilarious, dude. I watch my friends at the bar, dude. It's fucking hilarious. You see Hobie, dude?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I haven't seen Hobie at the bar yet, but I'm sure it's
wasted, dude. These guys, man, they're just fucking just. And it just brings back memories, and I'm like, I'm glad it's not me, you know?
Yeah, you remember
I can wake up tomorrow and remember everything.
Right.
I remember everything. Except for how much weed I smoked.
Well, you know, everyone has their vices, you know.
How much of Hobie's weed I smoked.
Oh, yeah. So we're shooting this on a Tuesday. It's going to air on Friday, so it's
Club
funny.
Going up!
The day...
on a Tuesday!
As you're watching this on a Friday, tomorrow... S&M 30-year party and premiere of Hot Dogs You Can't Read.
Come out Saturday. Everyone come out Saturday.
At the Milestone MX Park.
The Milestone MX Park in Riverside. Please come out all day. Big ass event, video premiere, motorcycle, BMX jumps, fucking all this shit. It's going to be incredible. Hot Dogs That Can't Read. Everything's going to be there. And then, come out.
Hit up
Riverside, California.
S&M Bikes for more info.
Yeah, you're hearing it, dude. S&M Bikes, hit up, everyone's shit for more info and just make it out. It'll be fun as hell.
You only turn 30 once.
Yeah, especially a company turning 30. That's unreal, dude.
It's pretty incredible.
And to be a part of it is like, Chris Moeller is the motherfucking man. Fucking hear that shit? He did it.
I'll let you take that piss,
man. Dude.
Good having you.
You too. Fuck yeah. Or yeah, good having you on my show. Get out of here. Hey, this is Mike Hoder here, and you're watching Feeble Talk on the Ride BMX channel. Go subscribe now.